15 reasons why intelligent or highly smart people rather be alone. To be honest, human beings are just social species. Throughout all these years, we have relied on cooperation through conversations just to survive and grow. It might surprise you, but science states that the more we socialize with loved ones and people in our surroundings, the happier we are. So, this clearly means that the majority of people who have deep connections or friendships tend to enjoy their lives. However, this cannot be generalized to everyone. One study has proven that for some intelligent people this is not an application scenario. According to the study, highly smart people preferred to be alone. These people were unhappy about socializing and hanging out with friends. Do you want to know why? Let's explore. But before we dig in, make sure you hit the subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up. Number 1. Being alone helps in focusing on future. If you are somebody who loves to spend time alone, this might be a significant indication that you think and plan about your future. Most of the time, when you spend time with other people, you think of pleasing them or talking in a way that will not offend your friends. However, when you are alone, it is much easier and more convenient for you to reflect on your life, thoughts, and goals. It prepares you to be the best version of yourself for your future. Overall, this mindset makes you smart. Number 2. They view things differently. By different, I mean viewing things from a new perspective. Not everybody does this. Smart people are often finding ways to explore new subjects, gain knowledge and change their perspective about things rather than sticking to any traditional mindset. This mindset makes them achieve their goals in a different way than what society typically specifies. Number 3. They prefer being productive rather than being social. Well, there is nothing wrong with wanting to be highly productive instead of socializing, because for smart people, it helps them finish their work efficiently and timely. It gives them a good amount of time to get other tasks done. Such people find opportunities to be productive and occupied rather than wasting their time in any way. Number 4. Being alone means more creativity. If there is one specific thing about smart people, that is being alone and coming up with creative ideas. Apparently, creativity runs in the blood of smart people because they are always keen to come up with new ideas on how to bring the best for people in society, and everything in general. They have this mindset of thinking out of the box and finding special gifts of creativity for helping people around. Number 5. Being around people can be stressful. This is an interesting fact about smart people. They have a certain level of difficulty in being around people. They rather find it stressful and exhausting. Smart people crave more time alone because they want to stay away from unnecessary things. For them, it's meaningful to be alone rather than spending time under pressure among people. Number 6. They are never bored. Even though we have heard quite a lot of times that it's good to have friends and somebody to accompany you. But the truth is that smart people are not bored of their own company, which is why they eventually become wise and smartest. Not many people love their own company. They rather prefer a bunch of people to entertain themselves. But for smart people, their own self and little world of thoughts is a complete treat. Number 7. No need for validation. Most of us need some kind of validation. It's pretty natural. However, some crave others' reassurance and validation, while smart people are confident in their own skin. They don't need validation from others. They value the opinion of others, but they don't crave any reassurance. Smart people are the ones who say a big no to others' approval of their actions or life. Number 8. They don't worry about missing out. Haven't you heard about FOMO? It's such a common concept nowadays. This generation always falls back into the trap of getting anxiety just by the thought of missing out on something exciting that takes place anywhere. There is this weird thought of knowing everything about everywhere. But smart people prefer being alone to focus better on what's happening in front of their eyes. They are always engaged in the present moment. They worry less about what people are up to in their lives. And that's the very reason why they love to spend time alone and feel fulfilled on their own. Number 9. Finding the right people can be tricky. Haven't you heard of the phrase that opposites don't attract? Well, people tend to attract the ones who they share similarities with. And it's pretty natural. Something similar helps in finding that same wavelength and interacting with people. However, for smart people, It's very difficult and tricky to find the right people or even similar ones. They don't like to waste their time on anything unnecessary or meaningless. So, smart people tend to be alone because they don't really connect with people of similar traits or characteristics. Imagine, if you don't have something common between your friends or people you generally hang out with, you would eventually feel mundane and drained. Number 10. No help from others to solve their problems. It might be surprising for many people watching this video, but smart people prefer to be alone so that they can solve their problems on their own without any interruption from other people in their lives. This reason is an evolutionary one because solving all the problems and handling them on our own can be a big challenge. But once you start acing it, it will give you that power of being solution-oriented. Number 11. More time to think. Smart people have the ability to think effectively. They are always keen to think out of the box. Even when they are going through challenging experiences in their lives. So, smart people spend a lot of time thinking about their lives and finding questions about everything fascinating in the world. Smart people are always learning more and they are curious to find answers about everything. This keeps them going throughout their lives. Moreover, they prefer to mull things rather than skipping quickly to any conclusions. This is why they need to be alone to think efficiently. Number 12. To reset after any socializing event. Just as introverts need more time to recharge after being around people, the same way smart people also need some time to be alone after any socializing event. It's a recharge mode for them. If smart people are surrounded every day by people, it can lead to burnout factors for them, so to avoid this, they spend time alone and processing different events. This reset time helps them to get back to life with coping mechanisms in any socializing events. Number 13. High levels of anxiety. Being smart can be a gift, but it can have some downsides too. One of them is high levels of anxiety. It's a double-edged sword. Increased levels of anxiety are usually accompanied by increased levels of brain power. Smart people who overthink and find themselves very different among a group of people might need some time alone for coping strategies. Being alone makes them calm and peaceful. Number 14. Other people can slow them down. When you are a smart person, you probably avoid being around people because it only slows you down. If smart people have to cooperate with people of different wavelengths, it certainly becomes a hindrance. The thing is that if you are smarter than everyone in the room, you might start to feel as if you know everything a little more than others. Being alone just proves to be helpful rather than being slowed down. Number 15. They are independent. Smart people have strong opinions and choices. They are mostly natural-born leaders. Smart people want to be alone to spend time working around ideas. Such people are self-centered, workaholics, but never arrogant. They have a strong sense of independence which differentiates them from everyone. Simply natural lone wolves, not the sheep. With that said, can you relate to any of these reasons? What do you think about this video? Jot down in the comment section. Your feedback really matters, so share this video with all the smart people, and continue watching because we have something exciting coming up. Stay tuned for more. Thank you.